Hello, it is me, Kay. I'm here again with another video. Today we're going to talk about Lauv's All for Nothing album, which is fan freaking tastic. So if you wanted to hear my opinions and how super obsessed I am with this album, please stay tuned. I promise I'll come back. Alright, so today we're going to talk about Lauv's All for Nothing album, which is, how many times can I chef's kiss this? I am so excited. So this came out August 2nd. So I'm filming this 6 days after it came out. I will actually be going to see Lauv on August 11th. Didn't expect a whole nother album to be out and songs that I have to learn now. Thanks, Sir Ari. For the concert, I thought we were just gonna be all up in our feelings for how I'm feeling, but that's not true. So it's gonna be me, myself, tears. It's gonna be carnage. It's gonna be so bad. But I'm so excited to see him perform this album and how I'm feeling live. So a little bit about my history with Lauv and his music and how just amazing it is. So I first heard what song was it? It was on his album with the blue cover. I don't know what that album is called. I think it's called Lauv. Don't quote me. I'm not a journalist. Y'all already know I don't be knowing. I don't do research. But I listened to that album, or not even the album. I listened to a song from it. I think The Story Never Ends. That's the song. And I added it to my Spotify playlist and never listened to another thing by Lauv. Then I watched To All the Boys I Loved Before. I Like Me Better was on there, of course. And I became super obsessed. Then Paris in the Rain got added to my Spotify. And so when How I'm Feeling dropped, I was like, oh, I know this guy. I'm going to listen. Like, I like a few of his songs. Girl, I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready to be crying all night, every night to that damn album. And it came out in like 2020. He was really, it was just disrespectful. I felt disrespected that this man came out here in his feelings, putting me in my feelings. And I felt like this man was literally like probably sitting out my window. Like, I didn't know he lived in Minnesota because he must have been sitting out my window with a notepad, literally writing about my life, because that's how I'm feeling felt. I felt like this man was outside watching me, like, ooh, she did what she said about this. Let me write about it. That's how I felt. So some of the my favorite songs on that album is, of course, Sad Forever, Instant Tears. The first few chords, instant tears. Forever. I struggle with depression. I have manic depression, and so how I'm feeling in Sad Forever, I mean, it instantly went into my I'm depressed playlist. I was like, I need this. This is how I get my feelings out, and I felt essentially like so connected to that album, to that song. The other one was For Now, which my husband lived in India for 2 years after we got married. And that song just talking about how you're not next to the person that you love. And no matter where we are, you're still my best friend. Anytime that part comes on, thug tear right here, just instant. So Ari was already putting me in my feelings. Modern Loneliness, Changes, all the sad shit that he was singing about, I was for. And then he was like, okay, but we also kind of hype. So him and his features on that album just was, his features had me. They had me. And so for All for Nothing, All for Nothing is what it's called, but For All for Nothing is the words I'm saying. Ari didn't have that many features actually. And the album is significantly shorter, which is okay. I didn't feel like it was lacking anything. I didn't feel like I was missing anything. So let me pull it up on the Spotify. It's already here. Don't worry. I'm kind of prepared today. So we start out with a few cool ass songs like 26, and that's about having a bunch of money and being really young and making pretty poor decisions. Can relate, except for having the money part, but I'm at least close to 26 and I make bad decisions. So we basically the same person. Again, he's just outside my window right now writing about my life. Kids Are Born Stars is the cutest freaking song ever. And it's so cute because I do think I used to be one of those people when I had a crush. I'd be like, just you wait. I'm gonna be freaking awesome when I grow up. I mean, just keep waiting on it. It's gonna happen eventually. At least he did it. I'm proud of you, Ari. All for Nothing's just so fucking cute. Being in love and feeling the feelings of just wanting to be with that person. And I immediately thought of my husband whenever I listened to that one. And so I was like, all of these songs are surprisingly very happy. Even about the ones where he's breaking up with old girl, I'm like, these are kind of vibes. These are kind of bops. Then he decides to rip your freaking heart out. Okay? So he's like, yeah, everything's cool. Everything's kosher. Then we get to Hey Ari. So he just gonna sit here and write about my life like that in a whole song and then change the name from Hey Kayla to Hey Ari. Because that's what happened. That is what happened. And now I want a shirt that says, are you happy? And then, yeah, for sure. That's what I want. I need a shirt that says that. So if anybody, I'll have an Etsy and y'all need some coins, I will slide you some coins because I need a shirt expeditiously that says that. And if it's not in the tour merch when I show up on Thursday, Ari gonna catch these hands because missed opportunity. So that song is just about how when people ask you if you're okay, you're always like, yeah, I'm fine, when really you're just fucking dying on the inside. And I was like, yeah, that's me. And then we get down to Bad Trip. And if you thought Hey Ari was sad, Bad Trip's just, don't let me die in the dark, don't let me die in the dark, don't let me die in the dark. I was like, damn, Ari. Damn. I Don't Have a Problem is also pretty good, pretty sad too, from what I remember. I don't know, to be honest with y'all, it was Hey Ari and Bad Trip on repeat last night. I did listen to all the other songs at least twice. And then I did go to his YouTube channel. So if you go to Lauv's YouTube channel, you will see the visualizers and the music videos. So for How I'm Feeling, he did visualizers for all of those songs. It's kind of the same for All for Nothing, which I appreciate because then you get to see Ari in tank tops and colorful ass pants. That's all he wears. Tank tops and colorful pants. It's an aesthetic. It's a mood. And then it ends in First Grade, which I don't really quite remember, to be honest. But that's because I was crying my fucking eyes out to Hey Ari and Bad Trip. So once you get below that, I don't know. But overall, I would say this album... Ooh, they about to demonetize me. Accidentally pushed on it. What I would say is I would give this album at least a 9.5, if I'm being honest. Just because 2 songs... What the heck, Netflix? Netflix keeps telling me it wants me to watch stuff, but I don't watch you on my laptop, so why are you here? But there were just so many songs that I loved, and I liked that it was different from How I'm Feeling, and I like when artists have what seems like growth between both albums. So How I'm Feeling is still one of my favorite albums of all time. Nothing great. It's on my top. It's a perfect 10 for me. All for Nothing is close and it's different. And I like that it's different. I like that Lauv still talking about love. Still talking about his heart being broken. But it still has the conversations about mental health. It has the conversations of substance abuse. It still has a lot of conversations that I think need to be had. So, yeah, 9.5 instantaneous. I am so happy that this dropped. Again, I have to learn all the lyrics within the next 2 days, which isn't fair. And then I'll definitely give you guys a concert review once I go and watch this beautiful concert. I think we're the first stop on the tour, which makes me so angry because I don't know what songs are going to be performed. But I guess it's okay for us to be surprised. So I will definitely get that video out hopefully this weekend, but we gonna see. We gonna see. We gonna see. That's all I gotta say. If you liked my video, you can definitely subscribe. I don't know what else you can do. And then if Ari sees this, thank you so much for being amazing and awesome, and I really appreciate all you do. Okay, bye-bye.